Ho, ho, ho! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Southern Santa YouTube show. Here at my new show, I wanted to give you an insight on Santa. And today, we're discussing the topic of why are there so many different looking Santas around Christmas? And as you know, when you go to the mall or some other event, you may see different Santas. White Santas, African American Santas, Asian Santas, Mexican Santas, and so on. And they're all great. They're all great. But why are there so many different Santas? Well, here it is. It starts many, many years ago. So let's start with the first Santa you may have heard of, St. Nicholas. Now, at the time, St. Nicholas was not called Santa Claus. He was not called Père Noël, Santa Claus, or Papa Noel, many other names that I'm known through the world. So, St. Nicholas was a very, very generous man. In fact, he was a very wealthy man, and there are stories about where he helped people by putting gold into their windows at night so it would help them out. And if you want to learn more about that, please go research yourself. It's fascinating. But why are there so many different Santa Clauses? Well, like I said, it starts with him. He died December 6th, 343 AD, which was 1,678 years ago, roughly. And since that day, Santa Claus was born. For see, the day when St. Nicholas died, there was elder elves, and there's elves all over the world. There's wood elves, there's nature elves, there's elves everywhere, all magical creatures everywhere. But back then, they were kind of in hiding. Well, elf lore said that there was once going to be a great man to come along that would, be the champion and the protector of children, the guardian of children, the protector of innocence. And his name would be Santa Claus, or Santa Claus as some pronounce it. Either way. So the elder elf, his name was Gabriel. Now Gabriel is a very ancient elf, and he's still around today. He is immortal. All elves are immortal. But here's the secret that no one knows. Santa Claus is not immortal. See, I was not the first Santa Claus, and I was not the second Santa Claus. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth Santa Claus. I am many, many, many years down the line. Because, see, the mantle of Santa Claus is passed on from the previous Santa Claus to a new Santa Claus. The one that passed it on to me, his name was Frederick Applebottom. He was a German man. Very good man, very good man. When he turned 95, he decided to pass on the mantle of Santa Claus. Now, when you're Santa Claus, you do not get sick. You do not age as you normally would. Your aging slows down. You get a white beard. And each Santa has a special thing. Like for me, my special thing is my Santa Claus ring. It was given to me when I became Santa Claus. And different Santa Clauses have different things. It could be a ring. It could be a pocket watch. It could be a key. It could be a coin. It's all depending on the Santa Claus. So the ones you see in the mall, they are either the new Santa Claus or a former Santa Claus who has retired. Because when Santa Clauses retire, they become helper Santa Clauses. So the ones you see in the mall, they are real. They are the real Santa Claus. They just might not be the reigning Santa Claus. And that's okay, because they still possess their magic. See, that's one of the bonuses of retiring from Santa Claus. You still keep all the magic. You just pass on the work and the delivering of presents to other people. So that's why I want to say there's different Santa Clauses in the world. And that's okay. That's okay. So I know you may have a lot of questions, about exactly what what all does it mean to be Santa Claus? Like how did you get the job? Well, first thing to get the job of Santa Claus is you have to believe. You never stop believing. Some grown-ups grow up, some children grow up, and they stop believing in Santa Claus for whatever reason. But know that Santa Claus never stops believing in you. He never does. He loves each and every one of you, from the smallest child to the tallest adult. Like I said, Santa Claus is the protector of children, the guardians of the innocent. That's our main job. The toys, that's just the icing on the cake. But, so how did I become Santa Claus? Well, as I said, I never stopped believing in Santa. Never. Always believed in Santa, magic, unicorns, elves, everything that you read about in books, 100% real. But the thing is, the world doesn't believe in magic anymore, or not everyone. Children still believe in magic. That's why they hold the spirit of Christmas in their hearts. See, all the magical things, they live here at the North Pole. Some live in the woods, some live in the village, but they all live here. Even the reindeer are special types of reindeer. And I will do another video with how exactly they fly. Because some people are like, how can a reindeer fly? Well, we'll get to that in another video. But I became Santa Claus when I met this man. Like I said, his name was Mr. Applebottom. And yes, he looked like Santa Claus, had the full beard and everything. Great beard. And every time I saw him, I was like, he's got to be Santa Claus. Now, I didn't look like Santa Claus at all. In fact, I'll show you a picture of what I looked like before. Nice, isn't it? No. But see, I carry the spirit of Christmas in my heart. I put children first and foremost in my heart. And Santa can see that. And he knew that I kept the spirit of Christmas very, very, very well. See, I know that the reason for Christmas is not just Santa Claus and not the toys. For me, the reason of Christmas is to celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus' birth. Because without him, none of this would be possible. None. But I also know that children around the world need some things at Christmas. That's why sometimes you get socks and shirts and clothes and stuff, because toys are nice. But I'm also going to provide you with some basic stuff that you need. Maybe some school supplies. Maybe fruit. Maybe those warm pair of socks or a nice comfy jacket. You know, toys are nice, but first and foremost, I want to make sure you have everything you need. So, while I can't go into specifics of how I turned into Santa Claus, just know if you ever watch the movie The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, it's pretty close, except it's not whoever wears the jacket. Each Santa gets to pick their own Santa suit. That's why you see so many Santas with different suits. I prefer the long robe Santa suit with the vest underneath and my big buckle. And they're made by wonderful people. Wonderful people. Mine was made by Elfinette. And she's one of the greatest. But each Santa gets to pick who they want to make their suit. Special elves and special helpers of Santa. And let me tell you. So don't fret. Keep the spirit of Christmas in your heart. And maybe one day you can become Santa. Always keep the spirit in you. So when you see those Santas in the mall or other events and they didn't look like another Santa you've seen, that's why. Because Santa is everywhere. So next time when you see that Santa, you never know. He could be the real one. He could be a helper. He could be a retired Santa. And I hope this answers some of your questions. If you have any more, please just drop them down in the comments. And please, if you watch it this far, click the subscribe button and the like button. It really helps out the channel and lets more people see some of these wonderful videos. So I hope you enjoy it. I couldn't go into too many details about becoming Santa, but I hope it was enough to give you a few ideas of what it takes to be Santa. But first and foremost, always be kind to each other. always smile, because you never know when your smile might be the one thing that changes somebody. When you're walking through their department stores and you smile at someone, it might turn their bad day into a great day. So remember, no matter what's going on, smile, because your smile can change the world. Anyway, I just want you to know that Santa loves you and that he'll be seeing you real soon. I got much more videos planned. Santa's even thinking about doing his favorite Christmas movies. So stay tuned. Remember, click that like button, click the subscribe, and I'll see you later.